We just saw RRR and it was great.
Fucking awesome!
Yeah, Rajamouli did it again.
Oh yeah, guys.
This is Water or Toilet Paper and today we'll be reviewing.
As someone who's not a fan of Bahubali, this was awesome. The intro scene of Ram Charan is insane. 1,000 men. He fights through them.
It was so chaotic and such a nicely done set piece. And in general, the movie had so many set pieces, one after the other. And they were all like very creative, very fun. And like they were all driven by some sort of emotion that you could understand from the get-go. It's the scenes that happen before that make you understand why it is happening. And that's why it makes the set piece even better.
The set pieces are not ideas he came up with for set pieces and then wrote a story around. It feels like these set pieces are in the story that he wrote and it's just very organically happening.
Their bromance was the most cutest thing to watch in the movie. Just like these two boys, it was like, I love you more, dude. Hey.
The way they meet, they're meet cute, because all rom-coms have a meet cute, right? The way they ask them on dates is like, do you want to do this death-defying stunt with me? Algo is like, yes. Immediately after that, they're like, let us go hiking, let us go exercise, let us walk and have fun.
It's so cute. It's so like unabashedly just like, yeah, this is what it is.
There's no cynicism in any way.
Yeah, that is like the best thing about this movie. It's so clear that Rajamouli loves these like characters. Like he looks at them like they're some gods, like mythical heroes and stuff, and them interacting, them being together, doing shit itself is so cool in his head, and you get that sense even watching the film. None of the characters just like India and that's why they're doing it. NTR wants to save the girl, so that's why he's doing it. Ramchan gave a word to his father and that's why he's doing it. You can connect to that way more easily than something like, I like my flag.
Unlike this or this or this or this, where the claim to fame is that it's a big budget movie, we have enormous sets, blah blah blah, but none of them act or emote like human beings. They act like myths.
It does what you want. Clearly gives you like all these insane highs, like the interval scene in the second half. There's like a fight with these two guys. By the climax, it was just like, Rajamouli, just stop it. Like you're giving too many like cool shots after another. It lacks any cynicism that most modern films have with these over-the-top movies.
Guys, they know they're larger than life. They're gonna make a joke about it. Junior NTR is gonna come out and be like, bro, I literally like fought a tiger. You think I can do this? And it's gonna be so funny, you know. Remember in Suryavanshi?
गाड़ी ऐसा हमेशा घुमा के क्यों आता है? और तू हर बार हेलीकॉप्टर पे क्यों लटकता है?
Who needs that? Big fucking deal. The people know they're in a movie. Here it's like, I can jump and pummel people midair. Why? Because I can, man.
Throughout the movie, he creates such like iconic moments. When you're watching itself, you feel like, okay, this is iconic. These visuals that are just like, holy shit, it's so creative. It feels so confident to hold all these things together with two great performances. They gave it their all, especially in some of the more emotional scenes. They're like acting. When you see their friendship coming in the way of their missions and how it affects them so brutally, emotionally, it's like, oh my god, you actually feel sad in this big budget movie where NTR fights a tiger. Like
Alia Bhatt and Ajay Devgn were great as well. They were very small roles.
But Ramchand's character, throughout the first half, he's properly grey. Like,
yeah, because his intro scene is literally like him beating up Indians.
We have so many movies where even this quote-unquote grey man can't do anything remotely bad to innocent people. You can see the money spent and it all makes sense. Unlike this like from the get-go, you're like, of course this costs money. Of so many set pieces, and the set pieces never ended. Just like, oh, the basic idea.
The set pieces actually like evolve.
The interval scene, there's so like the way it begins itself, you're like, fuck, this is the peak. But no, it keeps evolving again. This is the end, right? No. There's still more, and then the interval. Holy shit!
Important thing to touch on is that the CG in this movie is not 100% lifelike. But then because the movie's aesthetic and look is not 100% lifelike and is a bit exaggerated, the CG seems completely within the world of it. You don't need the photorealism because the movie itself is riding on like a heightened sense of reality.
I love the Natu Natu song. Holy fuck. It's a banger song.
The scene is a banger.
The dance is amazing. Like, people lost their shit in the theaters.
He doesn't pull any punches. He puts these characters through the fucking ringer. Like,
You see consequences throughout. Like, they kill kids.
always nice to kill kids in a movie. It's all the more cooler in the finale when they both are like team working and
They're both in sync, and like the look and fucking...
it was such a cool fucking movie.
The ending fight had some little bit conveniences here and there, and more than that, it just like sort of ends a little abruptly.
I just wish like more like lunatic action happened between then and that to show how effectively they cumble the fucking like thing. Given that that shot has so much significance, the shot itself is this like long wide. From their point of view, something unreachable. It shouldn't be something they achieve so easily.
I think it's one of those things where when you go with the flow of just like, yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. But when you think about it a little bit, you're like, that was sort of like, I think this is a personal gripe type thing where because Rajamouli works only with Keeravani, when I see all his movies, like the same sort of musical score cliche sort of creep in. Oh, this is the sad thing, so he'll use this type of instrument. This is the hype scene, so he'll use this type of music. It's not even like it's bad or anything. It's just at this point I feel thoda repetitive, kind of. Even worse of a minor criticism where it's like I don't like the design choice of the RRR title, and it looks so like shabby. Come on, you could have spent a little more time. What is these two lines? Leaving all that aside, I'm so happy that finally some movie I was excited for actually paid off properly. It's so nice that he is the big director and he understands this so well, clearly consistently delivering, and that's great.
He can teach everyone everywhere how to make like a good blockbuster.
Great performances by everyone. It looks great. A lot of fun set pieces. Great multi-starrer with these huge stars, and also like a historical fiction film. It's a lunatic action movie, and it balances all of this and it makes it about the characters and what they're going through, and it's great. I loved it.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
I give it a 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching this review. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel.